In Ukraine, soldiers cook a Christmas tradition on the front lines. Ukrainian soldiers eat Christmas Eve dinner in Ukraine's Donetsk region on Sunday evening. Donetsk region, Ukraine. There was new happiness that had never been experienced before. Inside a white brick house near the front lines, dozen soldiers were singing. The table before had a Christmassy feel: mushroom soup and fried hake. Traditional bread rounds, polyanitsa the size of sheet pan. There were plates full of potato dumplings. Some of them had silver coins hidden in for good luck. It was December 24th and Christmas had arrived with the first star in the night sky. Gone are days of celebrating January 7th in the tradition of Eastern Orthodox Church. Ukraine voted to extend the holiday by 2 weeks in July. Another severing of ties with Russia and a symbolic step towards the West. It was another Christmas at war. Aid has stopped. Ammunition is running low. Victory is an elusive feeling. The battle lines are frozen like the weather. Still, they were lucky to be alive. As the war entered the new year, tens of thousands of soldiers like them had already. Now the men raised their voices in unison. None were higher than Myron's. Quote, "A bright star shone to the whole world." The 59-year-old soldier had spent 2 days cooking 12 traditional Ukrainian Christmas dishes. He was hunched over a camp stove in the entryway. Pots of water boiling. The lone window turning from steam to liquid. Wood is placed in a traditional oven to cook stuffed cabbage called holubtsi. Stamping dumplings from homemade dough in a yellow coffee mug. He moved in short, quick movements, his beard growing frizzy and gray. His laughter booming as he darted between rooms. Entering through a door opened by an ironing board. Myron, who went by only his first name for security reasons, knew that the soldiers in his battery were cold and discouraged. They circled along the trenches and conducted artillery reconnaissance on Russian forces several kilometers away. Now they're working in a village where houses blown off roofs are covered with blue tarpaulins and vehicle checkpoints are lined Christmas trees. It's a spot in a region that still bears the scars of last year's conflict even after being liberated from Russian occupation last year. The military outpost was an abandoned house. 2 of his rooms were filled with the remnants of someone else's life. Children's drawings hung on the wallpaper and schoolbooks were stacked on the living room shelves. Here, Myron, former appliance salesman, worked with makeshift equipment, selecting pans from a box on the floor and pulling military supplies from plastic bag. Tradition called for 3 types fish, 3 types of salted bread, which were placed at the bottom an old water bottle on this day. A liter of sweet uzvar water. A pot of honeykusha. This took mind away from his village near Sambir in western Ukraine. Here, grandchildren were stuffing silver coins into their meat ba.